Hello and welcome from the Igus exhibition stand here in Cologne. We are showing 175 news for energy supply systems and polymer bearing technologies. My name is Tim Schneebeck and I'm going to show you the top news for the offshore and the oil and gas industry. Come and follow me. Okay, let's start with our new Cradle chain. The word Cradle comes from the term cradle to cradle. It means for Igus a 100% recycled energy chain. The granulate for this chain is a 100% recycled material from old energy chains, for example. And we have a portfolio of E21 chain series available. The strength or the lifetime for these cradle chains is the same as for the convenient or conventional E21 chains. All right, let's continue with our P4 HD roller chain for long travel gliding applications. We changed the rollers or the design of the rollers, the integration of the rollers, as well as the gliding surface for this chain. And with an extended testing in our test laboratory, we can now increase the lifetime compared to the former P4 version up to 50%. As well as we integrated as an option our iSense module. With this module you can, for example, do condition monitoring on this chain. For our YE hybrid chain, we have a new size available. With the YE112, we have a hybrid chain available with a 112 mm inside height. The general benefits for these chains is the increased capacity up to 50% compared to regular polymer chains and a decreased weight up to 50% compared to stainless or steel chains. For some of these chains, we also offer a lid now to have an additional cable protection available. All right, let's talk about our Eloops. Beside the regular sizes 220 mm, 430 mm and 300 mm, we now have a new version of the Eloop available. The ELP TD300 is especially made for top drive applications. What is different to the former version of the Eloop or of the ELP300 is that we have an integrated link design. This means we combine the inside shell and the outside bumper in just one part. By doing that, we decrease the potentials for so-called drops, so it's a safer product, as well as we decrease the assembling time inside Igus. The inside of this new Eloop version is completely identical to the former version, which means we have the same benefits as we had before. If we're talking about Eloop, we also need to talk about cables. We have some cables in our portfolio which are specially made for Eloop application and top drive applications. For example, single cores up to cross-section of 400 square millimeters. We now have a new cable in our portfolio, hybrid cable to retrofit NOV TDS11 top drives. This means we can now offer a complete solution, which means a plug-and-play solution of an existing top drive with a new Eloop system. So you can go directly to your machine, to your top drive, take off the existing service loop and retrofit with a new Eloop system. Coming from the E-chain systems to our Industry 4.0, our smart plastic solutions. With the live condition monitoring systems, we already set new standards for the markets. We now have a new product available with the ECW, which is even more easy to integrate to your E-chain systems. The sensor can be integrated or added to existing E-chain systems by using a separator which is linked or added to the crossbar. The sensor is using 3 layers of conductive material which will wear off throughout time and can predict lifetime periods at 75%, 50% and 25% of the lifetime. The sensor unit is now even more easy to integrate to your machine by using a connector and a cable. Last but not least, we're talking about 3D printing. 3D printing becomes more and more important in the industry. For example, for replacing individual wear parts in machines. We now have a 3D printing service available which can print parts up to 3 meter size. With that, you can replace large individual wear parts in your machines within days. All right, that was a short summary for the offshore and the oil and gas news in 2022. If there are any questions, please feel free to get back to me at any time.